Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up? And obviously, if you're watching this video, it's probably not morning. It's probably whenever you're watching it. But it's my morning or my start of my morning. It is actually only 10, it's actually 10 o'clock already. So we're about to get to the afternoon. And if you're new here, my name is Joelle Alexandra. I am an entrepreneur juggling a 9 to 5, a a son, and also being a wife. And I'm just trying to make it out here, right? I'm actually going to my last sewing class today. This is the last class, and we are actually doing a final project today as well. So I'm very excited about that. I actually got fabric for the project from Target. Well, it's not fabric, so it's actually a towel, a beach towel. And it was so cute, I could not resist. It has seashells on it, and it's beautiful coral color. It has fringes. So I want to use that today for my final project because obviously I sell resort wear. So it just makes sense to do something that's going to be sustainable at the beach. And it's something that I can put in my current pop-up store and actually sell it. So hopefully I can make multiple out of this, multiple of the project, because we're either doing a cosmetic bag or we're doing a tote bag. So we'll see which one we can do. And then also, yeah, so I am also, well, I actually decided yesterday, and I keep going back and forth with myself, which, yeah, I keep going back and forth with myself on what I want to focus on. And the reason why is because, like, so my 9 to 5 job is not technically what I went to school for. It's not technically what I am 100% passionate about, just because I wouldn't say I'm very passionate about the field, but it's something that landed on my lap when I needed it. And it has been, yeah, I've been there for almost 3 years, and especially during the time when I had to take maternity leave. And so I've been there for almost 3 years, 3 years in August. So obviously, like, outside of work, I try to find or do things that I'm passionate about. And because that is going to, one, recharge my mind, two, just make me sane, right? Because I'm a creative and I am a person that needs some type of creative juices pumping out of me or some craziness like that. I don't know what you want to call it, but I need that. So I actually, obviously, if you've watched my videos before, you know I have a resort wear lifestyle brand, which is called Eltenaj. And it's a resort wear lifestyle brand. We sell resort wear 365 days out of the year. I am in Miami, so it kind of makes sense for me. And then the goal is obviously for me to design all of my designs that go into Eltenaj. And yeah, so that is the main goal. But on top of Eltenaj, I have decided just yesterday, well, it's always been a back and forth because it's been a back and forth. I want to also focus on going back into personal shopping. So I was a personal shopper. Personal shopping and personal styling. Let me just clear that up because they're two different things, right? Personal shopping is just someone that shops and that's it. Personal styling is actually someone that transforms a person's style, right? And my slogan was changing lives one hanger at a time. So basically changing lives with style. And I've talked about it before. Fashion is something that is very psychology, and people don't understand that it is, but what you wear is how you feel. And that's just point blank period. I've done that for over a decade now. Over a decade, meaning I would say 11, maybe 12 years. And I kind of, I guess, not really paused or stopped in 2020, but I kind of was doing it in other capacities as well. So not only like it was just more of a low-key thing. So like obviously I wasn't telling people, hey, like I'm a personal stylist, or hey, I'm wardrobe styling. People that knew that I did this, they would just reach out and I would book jobs in that way. So for example, like I think after 2020, I think during 2020 maybe, I did a wardrobe styling job. I had to drive to St. Petersburg, and I styled this model for this shoot, and it came out really bomb. I actually have a whole portfolio about it, well, a whole portfolio in general about what I've styled in the past, but that's wardrobe styling. And then as far as personal styling and personal shopping, I've done that in a corporate setting, so at Macy's and Bloomingdale's. And then I've also done it on my own. So last year alone, I did some closet edits because a client was moving into their new home. So I did their entire closet edit. I've done edits for them throughout that time. So like for instance, I would shop for their New Jersey home and shop for their Fort Lauderdale home, which is the one that where I go into all the time. I also shop for their trips. So like for instance, they went to Turks and Caicos. I shop for their trips. And then also I've done their pantry organization, which that is just something I've always wanted to do, because I've always wanted to do my own pantry. So I love that. I love that, actually, that project. And then along the way, I've done, like, this was only one client last year alone, and literally I made quite a few bucks off of them, just being one client. But now I feel like I'm at a point where I want to mainstream my styling and actually be out loud about it, because one, when I'm going into this new chapter of my business, Eltenaj in particular, I need capital, and I need capital that is going to allow me to design and to find the right people to help me design, or find the right manufacturers and things like that. So that requires capital. And with that being said, the capital is going to come from like big lump sums of money, right? And the big lump sums of money is gonna come from actually doing something that's gonna provide me that money. And I think personal shopping and personal styling is gonna be that way, because it's such a low overhead business, and also it's services. So I don't know. Right now I'm kind of like low-key tired of selling clothes. It's a lot of overhead when you sell clothes, and that's just the truth. And I think that right now I'm in this services-based mindset and this service-based mentality, because I know that I can make more money offering my services and offering what I know how to do. But I say all that to say that the proof is in the pudding, okay? So honestly, when I had my son, right? After I had my son, I was not dressing. Like, I mean, I would throw anything on. I wear the same shirt maybe every weekend. Like, the same shirt. I mean, there's this plaid shirt that I wear every weekend. It's like, it's a flannel, and it's just easy to throw on. Like, I wear it every weekend. I mean, I don't know what to say. I like the shirt. But obviously, there's a way I could style it in a better way. It's a cute shirt. I wear it with jeans, and that is my outfit for the weekend. But what I know is I need to start putting that ish on, because who is going to hire me, right, if they don't see me dressing the part or dressing how they would like to dress? The other day, I actually was off from work. It was last Friday, and me and my husband, we actually went out. We had a date together. We went to the mall, and we went to a sushi date, and we just spent the day together, and we went to breakfast and everything. And I decided to actually dress up. Like, I was dressed. Like, I had on like a little jeans jacket with a cute dress with fur on the bottom, and it was real cute. I had on my boots. I was slaying, okay? And this was the old me, and I felt like this is the old me, because I honestly, like, when it comes to style, I would like literally always, let me just switch my little camera. I would literally like always have something on. Like, I would go, my friends used to laugh at me because I would go to the club or the outside, like, we have these outside clubs, like for instance in Wynwood, if you're familiar with Miami. Like, we would go to Brick, and I think Brick closed down. I'm not even sure at this point, but we would go to Brick, and I would literally wear a trench coat at Brick in the hot, humid Florida. Like, I didn't care because I had on a fit that needed my trench coat. I would not care. I didn't care what people said. I would just wear things that I just didn't care. Like, I just wanted the style. And I always get compliments about, oh, that's cute. Like, I like how you put that together. Like, your outfit's cute and all that. And that's how I've always been, I think, throughout, just in general. Like, I think when I had the freedom to actually dress myself, like, I didn't care. Like, I would wear the, like, most outlandish things. And not outlandish, but styling. Like, I'm slaying. Okay? So, I need to get back to that. I mean, maybe not so over the, over the top, but like a mom dressed in, like, styling. But before I even offer my services, right, I need to start building up my portfolio, meaning my personal brand, to show that I can dress and I can put an outfit together. Because why would people trust me if they don't know? So all in all, I need to start putting that stuff on, okay? Like, I need to start dressing so y'all can see, and I can actually charge the prices that I want to charge, because obviously y'all got to see the work first, and it has to be built up. So while I'm building up in the background, because I need to get all my systems together, I need to get my offers together, I need to make sure that everything is right. The goal this month is to actually basically show that I can dress and I can put things on. So this is exciting. This is an exciting journey. Obviously, Eltenaj is also the forefront too, because like I also want to make sure that I am prioritizing that and also putting those in my looks. So for instance, I'm wearing Eltenaj today. This actual dress is actually going to be on sale tomorrow. So I am wearing it today, and I'm wearing this cardigan. This was actually my mom. So she actually this cardigan actually came with like a slip dress, and it went underneath it, but I'm wearing it as a cardigan because I feel like it just gives beach vibes, and it gives, like, it's so cute. And then I'm wearing some sneakers actually, so that I dressed it down, because obviously I'm going to sewing class, so I didn't want to dress up, but I want to show a woman how to be put together, but also you can wear it casually. So if I really wanted to, right, I can throw on some heels and say, if if my friends were to call me and say, hey, let's go to brunch, or let's go to this day party or whatever, I could literally switch this up and put on some heels, right? And it'll still have the same effect. But we are casual. We are running errands today. We are going to sewing class. So yeah. But actually, let me go pull up to sewing class, and then I will come back on here to finish the video. So I meant to finish this video earlier. My hair's a mess. But anyways, I meant to finish this video earlier, but I actually finished my... I did my first project, and it's finally finished. So like I said, this was the towel that I got from Target, and I made a cosmetic bag. The only thing, so obviously the goal is to sell these cosmetic bags, but it needs more structure. So as you can see, the bottom has a lot of structure because there's interfacing in it. So I just have to add interfacing to the sides as well, and when I'm going to actually sell them. So I think it actually looks really good. I'm gonna use this as my cosmetic bag for when I go away and test it out. But I can't wait to make more of these. I also am planning on using the fabric to make a tote bag, so a small little tote bag, and then also I'm gonna use the fabric to make a towel dress. So a towel dress, so when it's very popular right now because it's like, it's good to wear when you're going to the beach. So also my sewing teacher, I told her about the dress I'm making to go to Costa Rica, and I showed her the pattern that I was originally gonna use, and she asked me, have I draped before, because draping is required. And I haven't draped really before. I don't have a actual mannequin. So she actually gave me this pattern that I can use. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trace the pattern and I'm gonna give it back to her, but I'll trace the pattern. So this is a dress. So this is gonna be the dress that I make for Costa Rica. And I'm gonna use the black fabric that I got. And then the goal is, I don't want it this long because it's not a formal wedding, it's semi-casual. So I do want to make it either a mini dress or a high-low dress so that it's not so formal. But it's cute, it's giving cute. So I'm excited. Like, today was such a good day. It was my last day of sewing classes, and then she's releasing more classes on Monday. So I'm gonna decide if I want to continue for classes. But I think I need to start practicing more so that then I'm ready for the next step, because the classes won't be until April, May. So I'm very excited. So I did want to come and finish this video before I get into, before I start getting ready for the rest of the night and stuff. And I'm gonna wash my hair today. So yeah, I wanted to finish the video because I didn't want to leave out hanging, and I gotta post this video. So I'm actually gonna edit it now because that would make more sense. Yeah, so go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. If you want to follow this journey of course, me sewing, and then follow my personal shopping, personal styling journey as well, go ahead and follow me. And then if you guys want more videos or different type of videos, just let me know, comment and let me know what you guys would like. And yeah, I can make it happen. All right, bye. Thanks.